Hello everybody, my name is Cool. I'm bringing out special cast number 8 featuring NeStlik from Pride because he did recently change teams, so I gotta make sure I keep my team straight and all that stuff. But anyway, this is a special cast. It's special because it's featuring a pro player, and typically when a pro player does matchmaking, they usually face other pro players, or they queue with other pro players, so you guys might recognize a few names. But this game was already a little bit, kind of, sort of, maybe a little bit, tiny bit in progress already, so these guys are pretty much not all picked up just yet, but I did come into, you guys weren't able to see the hero pick and all and whatnot, so hopefully things do go all the way through. Jordan, she did DC, hopefully she is connected. She did pick her hero, so that's good enough sign at least. And let me go ahead and close my door while I can. 1 second. Alright, door is closed, the game is paused, Nature's Prophet DC'd as well, so Nature's Prophet probably has some computer issues, I'm not too sure. Let's see, nope, no messages typed in there just yet. Oh gosh. And the language, everybody's loving everything going on so far. So, let me go ahead and look at some, let's see, oh, I can go ahead and do introductions, yes. I can do introductions because the whole entire rating size picked up and the whole entire dire size picked up as well, but one person's not really in the game because the game is paused, but it doesn't really count. So let me go ahead and start doing introductions on rating size, starting with this Drow. We have game is paused. No, it's not game is paused. We have Extreme on that Drow. Moving on to Nature's Prophet, we have Flow on him. Moving on to Tidehunter, we have Dash Woo Dash on that Tidehunter. Moving over to the Outworld Devourer. We have at Lucky Strike. Guys, definitely go check it out. It's at symbol, so I'm going to give it screen time as I typically, almost always do. Definitely go check him out if you guys appreciate his play, or if you guys like his play. Go check him out on Twitch, or not Twitch, Twitter, because that is an at. So I'm assuming that's a Twitter page. I'm not too sure. I will be notifying him that I did cast him afterwards. And I think that's everybody that's on the radio. Is that everybody? No, I missed one. Viper. We have Jolini on that Viper. So that's pretty cool. Moving over to the dire side, as far as the introductions go, starting with this Bounty Hunter, which I'm pretty excited to see because it's a freaking Bounty Hunter. I love Bounty Hunter. And he has the tails, Master Assassin's tails. That's like a freaking awesome thing to have as a Bounty Hunter. You know, one of these days I'm going to get one of those. It's only uncommon, so I can get it in the drop. I just have to play a whole bunch of matches. But anyway, we have we have none other than Key something in a language that I'm not going to attempt to determine what it is on the Bounty Hunter. Moving over to this, this Bounty Hunter. Moving over to this, not tower. Why can't I select? There we go. Moving over to this Templar assassin, who has a very weird hairdo. We have, oh gosh, Sage Corsage on that Templar assassin. Moving up to the top lane, we see Pride NeStlik. NeStlik. Sorry, he changed his name to, Pride NeStlik, not NeStlik anymore, but I'm still gonna call him NeStlik because, I don't know, it's the name I grew up with. I don't know, I can't help it. So we have him on the Shadow Demon. Definitely, big shout out to you. Thank you for letting me cast your games. This is always fun to cast all of these special casts and let people see what the pros do when they're having fun or when they're just hanging out. Moving over to the Faceless Void, we see ss-eXtasY. Oh, ss-eXtasY, duh. See, ss-eXtasy. See, Bounty Hunter thought it was funny. We see ss-eXtasy on top of him, and almost as if perfectly timed, or perfectly coordinated by me, because I totally planned that out, guys. It was like calculator right there. We have Doc Mock on that Batrider. So, you guys just heard the horns.
The battle begins.
The battle will begin soon. Let me go ahead and hide this away because it's in my way. And yeah, so far we have things just panning out. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can try to predict the lanes. Well, it's not really much predicting that I can do because it's already pretty much determined already. Bounty Hunter's running that suicide bottom lane. He's gonna go ahead and pull the creep waves. This is one thing a Bounty Hunter can do. I have started to see more Bounty Hunters start to do this. Now just basically pull the creep wave. I mean, that's really it. It's instead of waiting in your lane, waiting for somebody to come and kill you, just go ahead and pull the creep wave. The heroes on the enemy side are probably way behind anyway. And you can just run away. And if you do get caught out, all you have to do is just pop your Shadow Walk, and you'll be able to make it out scotch-free. So he'll be able to get himself some free farm. He's going to try to pull the creep wave. He can leave him right about... Nope, I don't really know where he's going to pull it. He's trying to make sure he delays as long as possible, make sure 2 creep waves get through. And there's 1 creep going to be able to make it around the top side, so it might be pushing the wave back. Not too sure. So Bounty Hunter doing a loop-de-loop and pull, and he's able to make sure all those creeps stay alive. So he has a creep wave essentially, and this Drow Ranger's creep wave will be pushing in towards him because this is essentially two creep waves versus one creep wave. Oh, okay, not sorry, two creep waves, but a lot extra creeps. It's a lot of extra creeps up here. So as far as the bottom lane goes, we have a suicide soul lane, or sorry, we have safe lane, bottom Drow Ranger. We have a suicide soul lane Bounty Hunter up top here. Why can I don't understand what's going on with my lassos. Hold on. Okay, I did switch over. That's cool. But for some reason, when I do that, I can't select the hero, and I usually do that to select heroes. But anyway, we have that going on down bottom. In the jungle, we have a Nature's Prophet. See, like you see that? Like it's selecting the Faceless Void. Why is it selecting Faceless Void? I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm so confused. We have Nature's Prophet. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me see if this is it. Nope, that's not it. Let's go into random heroes. I don't really know. Dota's drunk, apparently. Viper is able to get a free kill on top of that courier. Muda says middle lane. As far as the middle lane matchup goes, we have a TA versus a Viper. Viper's pretty good versus TA because he gets to pretty much eat through her refraction charges. I think he needs like a Venom Strike at level 3, maybe? I don't really know. I'm not too sure what the numbers are. Actually, yeah, no, he only needs number 1. Yeah, he only needs level 1, so her refraction charges are pretty much gone. He needs the mana for it. We will be seeing her die probably in middle lane. Not too sure. Yeah, no, she's going to go ahead and walk back while she can. Regen rune activated by the Nature's Prophet, I think. So Prophet denied that regeneration rune to the TA. Moving on to the top lane, a lot of actions happening in the top lane. Bounty Hunter's getting killed, or taking quite a bit of damage down bottom. He's trying to go for a quick kill. He's going to be able to get the kill on top of Drow Ranger. Not able to go invisible fast enough for Nature's Prophet's last auto attack. So he goes down as well, but he got first blood. That's all he really cares about. Moving over down to this top, or sorry, moving up to this top lane. We have a OD Tidehunter lane and Suicide lane versus a safe lane, Faceless Void, Shadow Demon, Batrider tri lane. I think Batrider is more so in the jungle than tri lane, but I don't really know. It's hard to tell. Yeah, he's more so in the jungle. No, he's acting in lane. Okay, he's pulling a creep wave, trying to make sure it stacks. It will be stacking soon. Boom. Okay, wait. Boom. Nope, no boom. Oh, no boom. What the heck? He's stacking creep wave. But anyway, that creep wave didn't stack for some reason. I tell you, we'll be going toe-to-toe with Viper. Viper can put a point inside that Cross's skin, but no, he's going to go ahead and opt to put a point, or put points inside of his poison attack, and also put points inside his Nether Toxin. As a Viper, the faster you can get that Nether Toxin to level 3, the better you'll do in your lane in general. As long as you have the mana to back it up, that is. A level 3, his poison attack has 0 cooldown. There we go, level 3 finally. So it has a it has a cooldown of 0, so that pretty much means he can use it whenever he attacks or at will. There's no waiting time between one poison attack and the other poison attack. It's pretty much only limited by his attack speed and his mana pool. So anywho, we see TA, she did take quite a bit of damage. She's going to go ahead and run back home and heal on up while she can. There's a Shadow Demon running mid. He might be trying to go for a kill on Viper. He's going to be throwing everything. There's a Soul Catcher is on top of him as well. Viper turns around, throws an auto attack on top of TA. Body blocks coming in from the Shadow Demon. Viper's going to have to choose another direction for him to go. He will be going down to the Shadow Demon. Shadow Poison. Shadow Demon, just making sure he does enough damage. Faceless Boy got all his intelligence stolen. That's like 3 stacks of intelligence stolen. That's 12 intelligence stolen. He's pretty stupid right now. But the wand charges do go pretty well. Tidehunter throws out the gush on top. Batrider will be going out. Just a few more auto attacks, and then there we go. He goes down. He's trying to pop himself a healing cell, but it wasn't fast enough. The Courier 4, the Devourer will be spawning in another 19 seconds. And oh my gosh, why do you keep forgetting to bring this up every single time? Last into the 9s. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. TA is surprisingly leading that. Viper going down definitely helped out. Tia has not died yet. That's one really good thing. She also has 1 assist because that gank that Shadow Demon came in for. It was definitely needed for her to actually do good in her lane. So that might come into play later on. We see Drow Ranger doing doing more auto attack instead of Bounty Hunter eats a tree and continues to walk away. Drow Ranger throws out another auto attack and she pops herself a healing cell so she can stay alive. Those Janata crits, man, those Janata crits are so deadly, especially versus Drow Ranger. If Drow Ranger can't run away from you, she's dead. She can like if she can't kite you, I mean, she's pretty much dead. If she can catch Bounty Hunter before Bounty Hunter gets close enough to throw a Janata crit and throw all his damage on top of her, then yeah, she can pretty much kite him all day. But if Bounty Hunter can get close enough to do at least 1 Janata crit, Drow Ranger's in a little bit of trouble because 1, he's really close to her, and 2, her damage gets reduced whenever she has her ulti. She does have her ulti, so her damage is getting reduced whenever that happens. Bounty Hunter is going to throw out a Shuriken toss, get a last hit, and probably run away from his lane. He does have 1 Tango, that's his last source of regen, and we see a TA go down mid.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Viper almost going down to the TA as well, so they're trying to go toe-to-toe. Viper has level 4 of his poison attack. Does you need more help, Walls? Viper's poison attack does increase damage. It does not really increase anything else except for damage. So it's a really cool thing to go ahead and put a quick point in there. It says want to switch heroes from the TA. This is a little bit friendly chat going back and forth between these guys. Viper is a little bit low. He will, there's a TP coming in from TA. There's also a who's this? Batrider's rotating down mid, trying to see if he can catch himself a quick kill on top of Viper. Viper will find himself a room, so he'll probably be popping that so he can run away. Or yeah, he will be popping that, going for a kill on top of bottom lane. Will he be able to get anything? Is a good question. Shadow Demon's here. It looks like he's all by himself, but there's a Bounty Hunter right around the corner. Bounty Hunter will be throwing a Janata Crit soon. No, it will not be fast enough. There's a Janata Crit coming around backside. Shadow Demon does go down. Bounty Hunter might be able to get a kill on top of the Viper. Yes, he will be able to get a kill. The Dream Catcher. Sorry, Soul Catcher. The Soul Catcher. Yeah, Soul Catcher was thrown on top of that Viper before he went down, and Shuriken Toss was able to finish him off with probably more than enough damage. As a track on top of the Drow Ranger, so Bounty Hunter can move a little bit faster and run away a little bit easier. And meanwhile, up top, we see what was going on. What's going on? OD is still farming. OD has power charge. Pretty cool items right now. Tidehunter is playing a supportive role, so he just here to just try to make sure OD doesn't die. And he's doing a pretty good job of that as far as I'm concerned. OD has not died yet. He has 1 assist. Tidehunter has 1 kill because he was able to get that last time out with Batrider. That's really about it. As far as the middle lane is a little bit more action going on back and forth. Viper and TA both have 1 kill to their name. Sorry, Viper has 2 kills. As Viper throws out the ulti on the TA, is in a little bit of trouble. She can't really run. All she can do is turn invisible and then hope to do as much damage as possible. Viper's going to go ahead and run away while he can. Creep waves, creep aggro will be going to him as well. And TA is going to pop back up and throw out the bottle charges. But Viper's ulti, Viper strike, basically slows you. The slow at max level is ridiculous. 80% slow. That pretty much slows you to the slowest movement speed possible, which is 100 movement speed. And that's nothing to joke about. TA will be popping a few traps on top of Viper, so Viper takes a little bit more extra damage from the creeps, and the creeps will be doing as much work as they can to him. I know now they'll be getting distracted because the creeps have ADD, which is basically attention deficit disorder, if you guys didn't know that. Oh, what was I talking about? Not joking. But anyway, Faceless having a little bit of trouble farming up top. As you see, his items aren't really all that impressive. He does have 1K gold in the bank account. I think he might be building. Says, what you still? I got nothing. Walls. Drow Ranger does go down to the Shadow Demon down bottom, so Bounty Hunter and Shadow Demon able to pick off her. Moving over to this mid lane, because this mid lane, like I said, a lot of action has been going back and forth, but I've sadly missed almost half of it. I've also missed a kill down bottom, sadly. There's OD, stealing all the intelligence from Faceless. Like I said, like Faceless said, what you're stealing I have none of. He has 13 mana points right now. Jesus, really? Did he really only have 13 mana? I don't think he had only 13 mana points. You know what, guys? He only had 13 mana points. His brother will be getting caught up by the Bounty Hunter and Shadow Demon combination. Nothing too out of the ordinary. But I got hiccups for some reason. It's pretty annoying.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Nothing too out of the ordinary on that. But yeah, Faceless was getting all his intelligence stolen. So he had 3 stacks of that, and it was still 8 intelligence per stack. So that was all of his intelligence. Essentially, that was minus 24. That was literally all of his intelligence. So he had 13 HP, or sorry, he had 13 mana points. And that is pretty funny. That's pretty funny if you think about it. So Batrider's waiting around the corner. Batrider's ulti is up. He's going to find himself a Tidehunter. He probably doesn't want to grab Tide. Yes, he will grab Tide, and he gets disrupted. Banished as soon as he comes out of it. There's a Gust on top of the Tidehunter. There's an ulti from Faceless trying to save his teammates. And these guys are stuck in the fire as well, so they're taking all the damage from the fire. There's OD going down. There's TA able to get the kill on top of that. Meanwhile, Tidehunter's able to get a quick kill on top of Batrider. He will be, the Kraken Shield will be fucking soon. No, it doesn't matter. Kraken Shield is not far. He took a little bit too much damage. Double kill for the TA. He doesn't have any points with Kraken Shield anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Why would I want to put in Kraken Shield? Bounty Hunter finds himself a Viper. Where is the real Viper is what he's wondering. And there, he finds himself the real Viper. He throws out a little bit of a nuke on top of everything. He finds himself a chicken. The chicken will be going down. No, the chicken will not be going down. 1 Janata crit and the chicken will be going down. But no, that man has a little bit of trouble. Viper does slow down, so make sure the curry stays alive. And yeah, now he will be getting chased. Permanent chase. The dust is on top of him. He's going to turn invisible while he can. He will be turning back around, trying to see if he can do any more damage. I don't think he'll be able to do enough. He has a TA walk on the backside trying to go for a quick kill on top of his Viper. Viper's in a little bit of trouble. Viper's going to turn around and do as much damage as possible too. This Bounty Hunter, there's a lot of damage coming from TA. There's one single nuke. She thought she could seal the deal with that 1 kill. Bounty Hunter needs to go another track before he goes for the kill on top of Viper. Viper just juking like a boss, just using that line of sight. No more line of sight for you. He'll be going down to the last hit from the TA. Meanwhile, down bottom we see Drow and Batrider go down.
I should respect the dead.
Where are you?
First,
There you go. Drow Ranger almost going down to the Batrider, but Batrider going down a little bit too fast. There's a TP support coming in. I was like, there's support coming in from the Nation Prophet as well. And there's Nation Prophet popping out the tree, and he's gonna go ahead and push his bottom lane. Why not? He's freaking Nation Prophet. He can use the ulti as well to go ahead and push the lanes. We'll use it. It's a big question. Come on, Nation Prophet, do it. You can do it. You can do it, Prophet. Let's go. TP up top. Wait, no. Okay, that's not Nation Prophet. Now the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon TP's down bottom, so that he can go ahead and push down everything. Nation Prophet TP back to base, so he can buy his items or heal up. I don't really know. Darn it. I guess that's really throwing me off. Shadow Blade coming up on Nation Prophet. He is. Well, you guys can see that. 150 gold away from that. Radiant
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Says OD. OD just continues to farm up. He has one stack of sticky napalm, but he doesn't care. He's still at Batrider's intelligence along the way, dominating, going towards the TA. So TA is getting a little bit out of hand. As you see, even though Viper is a really good counter to it, doesn't mean he will win his lane absolutely. Especially if his team actually has people who rotate mid. Bounty Hunter and Shadow Demon have been rotating frequently, as far as I'm concerned, to go for the quick kill on top of everything. And there's OD trying to see if he can come in for a quick kill on top of TA. If he throws out the ulti, he might be able to get that. But I don't think he won't be able to get that. OD's in a little bit of trouble. He throws out the bandits on top of TA. Now he's tracked up. He's in a lot of trouble. He's trying to run while he can. TV support coming in from Nation Prophet. Nation Prophet throwing out the other guys. OD decided to turn around and fight. He could have possibly got away from that. Shadow Blade popped by him, and it doesn't matter. He's tracked up. There's ulti from Tidehunter. Tidehunter might be able to get a kill. No. Oh my gosh, Anchor Smash almost able to kill both of them, but not enough damage. Tidehunter needs one gust, but he has no mana. All he can do is pop himself a dust, and then possibly go for the kills after that. But no, now he's going to be on the run. He's going to turn around while he can. He's tracked up by the Bounty Hunter, and these guys might be able to cash in on another kill. Never mind. Tidehunter says no, and kills him with the Anchor Smash. Nation Prophet Tree is just chilling in the jungle. Just saying, hey bro, I used to be a tree like you. Anyway. So see, let me go take a look at the items. First, items go. Let me start from the Radiant side and move my way down. Let's take a look at the big items first, because I think we will be seeing engagement happen down bottom. Who's this? This is it's Nation Prophet TP around the corner. There's a Shadow Demon going down. Sad Shadow Demon needs some support. He's not really all survival. He's not really built for those situations. All he can do is disrupt himself. But even if he would disrupt himself, but what not really helped all that much. TP coming in from the TA. TA wants to go for a quick kill. Drow Ranger with a beautiful silence, and she's still taking a crap ton of damage from that Drow Ranger. She also had herself a what's it called? Oh, Dust was popped by the Nation Prophet. She does go down. She thought she was safe. Bounty Hunter does TP down bottom. He throws out the track on top of the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger is getting chased by him. If he can just get in range, that's all he wants. The Nation Prophet will be TP, and then he's going to fake out the TP. Tidehunter is also here to protect his teammate. And Bounty Hunter will be backing away very smartly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I just heard a Shadow Blade. I think a Shadow Blade activated by Prophet. Yeah, Shadow Blade activated by Prophet. Bounty Hunter, what are you doing? Bounty Hunter is going to see if he still wants his kills off of Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger will be going down soon. She throws out a silence around the back corner. And no, Bounty Hunter is not going to be able to get that. He's going to be able to get the kill, but he might be losing life as well. Tidehunter does not have his ulti for another 50 seconds. Throws the track on top of Tidehunter, and he's not going to be able to get out. He's stuck in the pit. He'll be going for he'll be going blow for blow for Tidehunter, but Tidehunter should win that fight because he has level 4 Anchor Smash. This proves negative. Damage reduction by 40%. These guys trying to see if they can find the Bounty Hunter, but Bounty Hunter is going to be smartly running around the backside, trying to see if he can wrap around and get a kill on top of Prophet. Prophet does get tracked up. He does have a Shadow. Prophet does have a Shadow Blade, but it doesn't really matter. Disruption come around the backside from the Shadow Demon, make sure his teammate can go for a quick kill. That Bounty Hunter is a little bit trouble. He will be turned invisible just in time. Ulti from Shadow Demon throwing on top of that. Tidehunter's ulti is not up just yet. There's an Anchor Smash thrown by him, and he wasn't able to get it up fast enough. Meanwhile, Nation Prophet's trees are walking around the backside.
Becomes the hunted.
Trying to see if they can get a quick kill on top of Bounty Hunter. No, not enough damage, and Bounty Hunter will be able to get out. So Viper went down as well. Where did Viper go? As OD throwing out the disruption, or sorry, throwing out the banish. Astral Imprisonment. Astral Imprisonment on top of TA, just stealing her intelligence to make sure she has enough mana to do anything. He has a level 4 staff, really the biggest item that he has. He wants to build himself more intelligence afterwards. 4 staff really good for helping him get in and out of those fights, really. So that's a really nice utility item, like just like that. Perfect case in point. Tidehunter wants to ulti. OD probably should have 4 staff to Tidehunter, but Tidehunter was not there just yet. If he 4 staffs to Tidehunter into an engagement and Tidehunter ultis, that's pretty much a one team fight by them. Meanwhile, Nation Prophet comes on the backside. Nation Prophet, what are you doing? Go home, Nation Prophet, get drunk. There's a dust pop by somebody, and there's an ulti from Tidehunter able to catch everybody, but it doesn't matter. Prophet goes down a little bit too fast. Also from OD able to catch out. He faces boy, It does go down, pretty down fast. There's a TA, she was Astral Imprisomented. So she wasn't really contributing. There's a OD able to get the kills on Bounty Hunter before Bounty Hunter is able to get away. TA is going toe to toe with a Drow Ranger. Astral Imprisonment activated by OD. There's a TA going down to the ulti from the Nation Prophet. And there's a Drow Ranger. She's just walking around the backside. could have almost went down. It's like she almost went down. If only it didn't need damage. Dust popped by. He's somebody. I didn't see who was popped by, but it doesn't matter. These guys will be going in for a kill on top of OD. OD did not go down because he did astral imprison himself, and that did last long enough. But he did take a lot of damage from that shadow poison, and he's gonna force himself forward. And the very wrong person force himself forward, especially when you got a shadow wave chasing you, and he goes down to that. Meanwhile, Bounty Hunter trying to see if he can go for a quick kill on Viper. He will be able to get that kill. Prophet's on the backside. Prophet will be throwing him out. On top of Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter is almost close up. He has one more auto attack. Janata crit. Yes, Janata crit does connect, and he's able to get the kill on top of that.
Trophy kill.
Trophy kill indeed. That was a pretty impressive kill at that. I'll take a look at the items. As far as items go, starting from Viper, moving all the way down. I don't think I ever finished the items. I never finished the items, guys. Because these guys keep fighting. Darn it. Faceless Blood almost getting engaged upon, but he's going to try to run away while he can. Viper's ulti is on him. No, it was not on him. Never mind. I thought it was on him, but it was just an almost slow. Alright, items. As far as items go, focus on items. Viper has himself phase boots and a double wraith band. That's really about it. He has a bottle and a dust as well. I mean, it's not really any big items. Those items are really a relic of the middle game. Or sorry, a relic of the early game. Specifically the dust, because there's a TA and a bounty and he wants to make sure he stays alive. That'll be useful in the next few team fights. So moving on to Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger has a helmet of dominate, so she has that extra 20 damage coming from that. She also has Blaze of Attack, so she's trying to build herself. I don't really know. Oh, she's getting ready to build herself that Chrysalis, so she can do a lot of damage, but she is also building herself a Yasha as well. She has that band of Elven skin, and now she's getting engaged upon by these guys. She's going to go ahead and TP out while she can. She's able to get out. Not enough damage for these guys. The silence from Drow Ranger keeping her alive. Nature Prophet does TP in. Oh, sorry, Nature Prophet TPs to the jungle, I think. No, he's going to TP down bottom. There's a OD getting caught out by these guys. Tidehunter does save his gush, but later he doesn't like what he saw, and he will pretty much be going down. This is a beautiful ulti coming out from OD on top of Tidehunter's supposed to go down. So it's pretty much 4 people down at the bottom just going for the kill, and Nature Prophet will be TPing on top to go for the kill on top of that. Faceless Boy almost able. Yes, he will be able to TP out just in time. Prophet almost able to catch him with that TP into the jungle. He knew that he knew that Nature's Void.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Nature's Prophet knew that Faceless Void will be going into that tree line to try to get away, so he did TP up top into that tree line, activate those treants so that his Viper could find him, and then try to go for the kill, but it was not enough damage fast enough. Meanwhile, on Dire, like 3 people on Dire are destroying from the tower. TP support, TP coming in mid from the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon is going to run away while he can. Jordan's trying to do as much damage as possible. Meanwhile, there's a Bounty Hunter doing a lot of damage, and his Faceless Boy comes from nowhere. Bounty Hunter is able to get the last hit, so more track gold going these guys. Speaking of which, let me go and take a look at the gold graph. As far as the gold graph goes, we can see it was heavily in favor of the Radiant, which is not good at all, especially considering the fact that you have a Bounty Hunter. But, oh sorry, the Dire has a Bounty Hunter on their team, but they're pulling their way back in. As you see, the gold graph is finally in their favor. It wasn't in favor a little bit towards the middle game. That's when they went for those ganks, but that really doesn't count. Bounty Hunter is just cashing in on all that track. Also, a lot of tracks going back, or Viper will be going out as well. It's another track, yet another piece of track there. Viper able to get the kill off Batrider, but he does go down. Track goal going to these guys. And meanwhile, I got a gauge having mid. Oh my gosh, I totally missed it, but OD did banish somebody, but he did come back up and he did go down. Tidehunter will be going down soon. He does have 1 point Kraken Shell, so he's able to get rid of all the slows, but it doesn't really matter. Pops himself an Anchor Smash, and his Prophet TP in it. No, Prophet does not TP, and Prophet's going for the Ancient. And TA is going to run away while she can. She has herself a Hatred. That's pretty hefty. And she also has a Manta Style. Jesus, okay. Continuing on with the items, we're going to follow this Shadow Demon because he might be in the next team fight. Continuing on with the items, Shadow Blade up on Prophet. Prophet trying to build himself a Manta Style as well. He has a Yasha, so he can have that movement speed. He can also have just that movement speed. Really. Not really benefiting in any other way outside of movement speed, and maybe attack speed. Moving on to Tidehunter. As far as Tidehunter is going, Tidehunter has himself those arcane boots, pretty nice on him. And Aegis goes to the Templar Assassin. Oh gosh. That's a pretty hefty thing. Nature Prophet's in the wrong part of the jungle. He's going to be running away while he can. There's a rune over here, and he's getting caught on the worst way. He's tracked up by the Bounty Hunter. He's hit with the ulti as well from the Shadow Demon. He goes down to the TA's auto attacks. There's also a Medallion of Courage up on Shadow Demon. Pretty nice item for the half. It gives him armor and also gives him some nice regen as well. Mana regeneration, that is. Not 90 HP regen. 6 armor for that item. Wow.
Invisibility!
But yeah, moving on to Tidehunter. Tidehunter has arcane boots. I think that's the only thing. That's really the only thing he has. He has wards in the dust. I mean, that's really it. Magic stick. That's still a magic. It's not a magic one yet. So he has pretty much been struggling in his lane as far as I'm concerned. But then again, he has been donating all his all his farm to the OD. But OD hasn't really been able to catch him on it because he has died a little more than he would like to have. But let me go ahead and follow Tia because she probably will be the lead in the next fight. And oh my gosh, 2 people in the jungle. All the Radiant are here. I'm sorry, all the Dire are here. The Radiant are in the Dire jungle, just chilling out. This OD, he is tracked up. He's in a little bit of trouble. All he can really do is try to TP out, but I don't think he'd be able to TP out fast enough. So much damage coming his way. TA's around the corner. This is Janata just dead. Oh my gosh, Bounty Hunter did go for the Dagon build. I totally missed that, guys. But here's OD going down. Here's OD going down. But he was able to stall long enough for these guys to get away, but that's really about it. So he saved the life of a Viper. That's really about it. That's really the only good thing about him dying. But the Radiant really want him to stay alive because he will turn out to be that carry. Him and Viper. Actually, no, Drow Ranger. Jeez, I keep feeling this is Drow Ranger. Okay, so one thing I always consider, even though it's a Drow Ranger, even though things aren't going well. Jeez, really? The graph is not
Radiant's
up?
top tower is under attack.
I'm sorry about that, guys. This graph was not up the whole entire time. Let me go ahead and bring up these last into the denies aren't really relevant. Let me go ahead and bring up net worth. That's more useful to look at. As far as net worth goes, Bounty Hunter is worth the most because he's been cashing in all of those freaking track golds. He might be able to cash in on track gold here as well. Viper is looking pretty tasty, and there's a dust pot by the Viper. Viper's going to turn around and throw out it. That's a little bit waste of the dust. There's no support here just yet. He could have potentially stayed up for the next team fight, or maybe he just wanted to free up inventory space. I'm not too sure, but it did free up inventory space, so I mean, that's good. He does not have his Yasha just yet. He has himself a Blade of Valkyrie, and he has that Band of Elven skin. He needs that recipe for 600. He only has 88 gold right now, 89 gold right now. He's bought himself a TP scroll. Dagon purchased again by the Bounty Hunter. Like I said, Yasha up on Prophet. That's really it. Force Staff is the only big item that OD has. That's not really a big item at all. That's just for the mid game. Moving on down bottom, we see engagement happen on top of somebody who's just getting caught up. That was Faceless Void getting caught up by the Drow Ranger and the Prophet. I could not move fast enough, but he did go down. The ulti activated for him. He probably got some. More likely, he got silenced by the Drow Ranger and Prophet, and Drow Ranger just tag teamed him to death. But anyway, Shadow Poison thrown on top of a whole bunch of people, so these guys are able to see everything. There's another Shadow Poison come out, and there's a lasso thrown on top of OD. OD's in a little bit of trouble. All he can really do is activate his destruction, but it's not really fast enough time to try to come in and save his allies. But he doesn't want to lose his life for his engagement. He has ulti. He will have to pop if he wants to stay alive. And there's a beautiful flame break from Devourer able to stop him. And meanwhile, Viper is going to get caught out by the rest of the team. And the Dire pretty much on a steamer right now. They're pretty much destroying any and everything that's coming their way.
Radiant's middle
the only thing to be afraid of really is just a Drow Ranger. If Drow Ranger gets out of control, which she can definitely get out of control. We've seen it before. I've seen it so many times. The Drow Ranger. Okay, I'm in a match. I've seen it so many times before where the Drow Ranger just gets so out of control you can't stop her, and she's doing so much damage. It's not even funny. TP coming in from the Faceless Void and the Bounty Hunter. These guys want to push everything back. Battle Fury up on Faceless Void. It's probably a late Battle Fury. Actually, no, it's not even a late Battle Fury. It's a 20-minute Battle Fury. Not necessarily all that late, but I mean, just consider. Actually, no, that's early. Sorry. Hold that thought. We see engage happen on bottom. We see Drow Ranger go down, but Drow Ranger able to get killed up with Shadow Demon. But at what cost, really? She lost her life, and nobody else really died. Batrider is going to be next. I think this is Jim up on top of TA. I don't really know. TA is going to be marking herself like a boss. She does have main sauce. She can't pop that in another 45 seconds. Actually, trying to pop it. That's ultimate time to catching almost nobody. He's taking quite a bit of damage on the backside. Bounty Hunter almost going down. Ulti from OD activated, but I think TA's refraction blocked all that. There's a gush from Tidehunter able to catch that TA. Does pop my Bounty Hunter as well. TA's ages. That was ages. Oh my gosh. It took all that from ages. So OD probably doesn't want to be here anymore. He's probably going to throw out the Astral Imprisonment, try to see if anybody wants to go for it. I don't think I should go for it because Tidehunter is way too low. His ulti was blown as well, so she's going to go ahead and walk away with her life intact. I totally forgot that TA still had Aegis up, and how soon was it going to run out? So that Aegis had probably another good a minute and 30 seconds before it ran out again. We're Bounty Hunter bounce off OD. OD's taking quite a bit of damage. OD about to go down. One Shuriken toss is all he needs, but the Bounty Hunter is not going to be able to catch that kill. Actually, he already Shuriken toss. There's not enough damage on that Dagon. Coming in by the nature prophet, he found himself a Faceless Void, probably not what he wanted. The Faceless Void will be just running around in circles, just run away while he can. He doesn't activate his ulti. He could have used his ulti to go for a quick kill on top of Prophet, but he doesn't do nearly enough damage just yet. He has that Mask of Madness, he also has that Battle Fury, so there's a lot of damage getting added to him, but he probably wants to wait he probably wants to wait to get a bigger item to do a little bit more damage before he goes for any soul kills with just a single Chrono Spear. And on top of that, Nature's Prophet is not really all that important of a target. Drow Ranger is a little bit more important to kill as fast as possible, and OD is a little bit more important. Even though he's not really doing that well, he's still a little bit important to kill. He's trying to build himself. He has a robot and Magi coming to him. I don't know what he's building. Okay, I think he's building orchids. that could be pointing towards orchids, or it could
Dire's
be pointing towards
courier
a blade
has been
mail.
killed.
Dire's courier does go down. Pretty sad about that. Who's able to catch that? Prophet was able to catch that. He's going to go ahead and farm with these guys jungle. He has himself that man style, so he's playing the carry style Prophet. He's only hitting for 100 and, or sorry, almost 200 right now, but still, that's a lot of damage, guys.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I think TA is definitely hitting for harder, because she has a lot of fun. Yeah, she's hitting for just barely harder. She has a butterfly as well, so she's hitting pretty fast. On top of that,
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
and she has an evasion, and she has a refraction, so things are just getting compounded exponentially for these guys. Man style pop by the TA. These guys will be taking this tower pretty darn fast. That lassos the OD in a little bit of trouble. OD does go down pretty much instantly. Ulti from Shadow Demon was on top of him as well, just to make sure he didn't do anything too fancy. And there's a more illusions. Okay, Shadow Demon disrupted one of TA's illusions, made more illusions. So illusions galore. Faceless is just waiting for his time to shine. Viper's going to do as much damage as possible to his TA, but TA is going to be able to walk away. Viper not doing enough damage fast enough. And Faceless is just really waiting for his time to run. He's going to go ahead and TP out to the longest TP ever. Top tower does get on attack. NeStlik able to TP away. And he's going to be able to hobble on back home. He got hit with a lot of stuff. He got hit with one Shadow Poison. He also got hit with one Soul Catcher. And Shadow Poison damage did already go through. And TA has himself an Invis, not good at all. She's going to go ahead and go for Ancients. Or maybe not. Oh, items. Darn it. I keep forgetting to talk about items. Dire's side. Dire's items. I'm going to talk about Dire's items because their items have been changing a lot. And their items have been pretty much the story of this game. Ooh, Yasha's up on, oh my gosh, Yasha up on Drow Ranger, also Chrysalis as well. She's hitting pretty darn hard whenever she crits, so I mean, that's a lot of damage. And she's level 16 too, so she's hitting for 300, or almost 400 damage. Pretty much 4 damage from 400, so whenever she crits, she's going to be critting for about 1k. And she's in the jungle. Will she be getting caught up? She will be getting caught up. Oh my gosh, we might be seeing her go down. TA is walking around the corner. There's no way for her to escape. Nature Prophet is TPing and trying to save his teammate's life. Batrider is here as well. Batrider does not have Blast Zone. Okay, he does have Blast Zone, but he got silenced up by Drow. Drow is showing how much damage he can do. TA is able to get a quick kill on top of that. There's a Prophet going down. There's also a Tidehunter going down, all for the sake of keeping Drow Ranger alive. The real question is, was it really worth the buyback coming from Prophet? And Prophet will be going somewhere. Prophet just ultis. He TP's in and ultis. He's going to TP up top. TP get a quick kill on top of his face boy. I don't think he'll be able to win that fight. He will not be able to win that fight. He does not have any Maelstrom or anything, so he can't really do anything to push his creep wave back all that fast. He can auto attack it, yeah, sure. But Maelstrom really nice for pushing creep waves back. Faceless Boy, what did you just buy? Faceless Boy just bought himself a Demon Head, so he's getting ready to build himself a Chrysalis of his own, or potentially MKB. MKB, very nice item for him to have, especially when somebody has evasion. And whoops, wrong button. So yeah, continue on with the items, because like I said, I always take forever with the items. Ghost after Upward Shadow Demon, so he can actually survive the damage from Drow Ranger. Also, Medallion of Courage, Mana Boots, really nothing special. Batrider has level 4 side, Blink Dagger is pretty much essential items to have for a Batrider when he's going for a quick kill on top of somebody. Moving up to Batrider. Batrider has Dagon level 5. Is that level 5? No, level 4. Dagon level 4. And TA activates herself an Invis. She's gonna walk up, just start blowing up and kill that tower. Just man style. Man mode on that TA, pops that man style. And OD is looking to see if he can try to do anything, but OD's pretty much been not all that useful for his team so far. He's like, it's hard to be a carry OD, especially once everybody starts building BKBs and stuff. Especially if farm is not going their way. Drow Ranger is really the only carry. Bounty is tracking everybody. That's 4 tracks. Oh, sorry, 3 tracks. A 4th track will be coming on Tidehunter soon. The Tidehunter just tracked as well. Everybody's tracked. Track for you. Track for you. Track for you too. Who's not tracked right now? Oh, Prophet. Prophet's not tracked. Prophet is pushing that top tower, so these guys will have to respond to that. They don't really have all that much time to wait out here forever. Prophet will have to TP back if he wants to help his team fight this fight. Ulti for Tidehunter is up. Everybody's ulti's up as well. Bounty's ulti's down, but I mean he has tracked, so it's not really.
Radiant
can't really count that.
Are fortified.
And Radiant structures are fortified. Prophet will be trying to push down his top tower. At least trade something. He has 10 treants here just to push down his tower. And he's gonna go ahead and TP down bottom back into his base to help us team fight. Ulti from Tidehunter, ulti activated. Ghost have to activate it by the Shadow Demons. Next fight will be going on the backside. Oh, sorry, 3 people going down pretty darn fast. Almost in there, but can't do it down or when they were down. Check on top of Prophet trying to TP out. Damien, he's under his own base. Triple kill for the TA. And the only one able to survive was the Drow Ranger.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Georgia will be getting tracked up soon by that bounty hunter. He's trying to wait for her to walk up a little
Radiant's
bit.
bottom barracks are under attack.
And no, he's gonna go for genetic crit first. There's all the damage and everything getting thrown by the bounty hunter. There's an ultra kill for the bounty hunter. He almost had himself a rampage. If Tidehunter decides to go and donate his life, he might be able to get bounty hunter
Radiant's
a rampage.
bottom barracks has
But he
fallen.
probably won't do that.
Dire's top
This
barracks
bounty hunter
are
built
under
himself
attack.
something else. Builds up phase boots. And he builds himself a ghost up as well. Trying to build himself E-blade. And these guys are pretty much pushing to win right now. There's nobody alive to actually stop this. OD can try to do what he can, but what he can do is not enough. I mean, to be honest, like he can't do nearly enough damage. It's pretty obvious. Batrider could blink forward and go for the ulti, but no, his ulti's not up for the 4 seconds. Tidehunter's ulti's on cooldown because it was used in the last team fight. And really, yeah, the Radiant are on the back foot. Let me go ahead and take a look at the graphs so I can say I showed you guys this.
Radiant's middle tower is
gosh.
under attack.
Guess from Tidehunter. There's an ulti from OD throwing top Bounty Hunter. It's not doing all that much damage. I think Bounty Hunter has more intelligence than Bounty Hunter. So I think Bounty Hunter has more intelligence than OD. Let's see, how much intelligence does Bounty Hunter have? Bounty Hunter has 54 plus 48, so that's
Radiant's
102
middle tower is
versus
under attack.
OD's not even. Oh my god, Bounty Hunter has more intelligence than OD. So OD's ulti did absolutely nothing except for drain his mana. So ulti thrown out from ulti from Shadow Demon thrown out on top of Prophet does go down. There's a gust from Time thrown as well. And the Ancient is naked, but it doesn't really matter. Batrider goes down on the backside. Double kill for the Bounty Hunter. Godlike killing spree for the TA. There's TA with her items. TA has a Devourer. I think she's trying to build a Rapier as well. Nope, she builds MKB. So she's building all the items just to make her do a whole bunch of damage. You can see her damage is pretty much out the window. She can force that forward by the OD, but she doesn't care. She can still do enough damage to kill all you guys. And this ulti from Face Voids and coming in. Stop time.
My body.
And he'll walk out and let TA die.
Under attack.
Refraction. No refraction. TA could have used refraction. That's the chicken. Operation saved. And risk saves the gym. So Operation Retreat the gym. As well played, guys. Still on by NeStlik. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that game. I know I most definitely did. A lot of things going back and forth. It was only a 30-minute game. It honestly felt like a 7-hour game or something like that. But hey, we'll play. Oh my god, it looks so cool. Is that for Chris Maiden? Yeah, it is. It's a Fenrir Lancer item. But anyway, my name's Cool. Let's watch you guys. Whoa, special cast number something? Oh, you know, I need to start remembering my special cast, or my cast. What cast I'm on. Special cast number 8. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys whenever.